Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and being a producer of Wrestle Massacre as well as Inside Movies Galore, I am David Streggy, and welcome to Delusions of Grandeur. Enjoy the reviews. I certainly did.
Okay, Dave, that's it. Screw you and your college flunkies. I've had enough of this from you and from everyone else. I know what you guys are trying to do. Break me down, drive me out of the force. Well, it's going to take a hell of a lot more than a lame prank like this to get Curtis Mooney to throw in his badge, so fuck you! Over.
Did you miss me? I guess not.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Delusions of Grandeur. I'm your host, David Streggy, and here I have another review for you. This time of a film from Hollingsworth Productions, as well as Round Town Productions, with Indie Rights as a distributor. A film from 2018, a film called Will and Liz, with director Ansel Feraj behind the helm. But it was written with Nathan Wilson, one of his go-to actors. And after having directed two films for Dr. Mabuse and Dr. Mabuse Epitomar, as well as the Night Winds and the Last Case of August. Case of the Nighttime Winds was the name of that one. But then we had the Last Case of August T. Harrison earlier than that, and he directed an anthology that was based on some Edgar Allan Poe short films called Theater Fantastique. But a lot of what he's been known for lately is putting together films that involve Dark Shadows actors that are still alive. So I was excited to check out his newest comedy romance thing. It was a different direction, and I think he definitely pulled through on this particular film. It's called Will and Liz, and it involves Nathan Wilson, and he's a struggling artist. And I guess the story takes place in Venice Beach, California. So I do like the fact that some of the location kind of looks like it could have been from Italy or whatnot. So it gives it that somewhat ambiance feel to it, that it could have happened anywhere, where there were definitely a lot of a lot of cool photography shots that were pretty unique to this film. Um, but I was really enjoying the tongue-in-cheek conversations that were going on between Nathan Wilson and the actress Christina Tucker. She's kind of cute in her own way. And when she first lays herself down on the lawn to get Will's attention, um, it's very cute. It was a way for her to distract him into this sort of like ongoing relationship where Will seems to fall head over heels for her. They She invites him back to her crib. He meets her roommates and whatnot, and I'm assuming that she just wants a fling. And midway through this a whole romantic part where it seems like she's really interested in his work, really interested in having conversations with him, and they just seem to have fun together. It's just she doesn't want that part to end. She doesn't want commitments or anything like that. And Will's just not seeing that. She starts to pull away. I think she goes off and doesn't tell him. And in a relationship, when you think you're in like a solid relationship that could go somewhere, she just does things that a normal person thinking that they were going to have a longer, that they have a strong bond. She doesn't tell him, anything. She doesn't give him a phone call after she's gone away, and she comes back and she's like, "Well, what do you want? I mean, I didn't think I didn't think you liked me that much, or things of that nature." And that's when he started to realize that she was kind of moving on to another guy and things of that nature. I mean, at first I thought that Christina Tucker's character Liz may have had like a sickness or something like that. Maybe that's why she was trying to pull away and whatnot. I didn't really know where it was going to go romantically, but I guess it's a story that's told in seasons in several sections. So it's like several vinaigrettes put together of differences of relationships and seasons. And it was a really interesting way to show the difficulty of dealing with a broken heart. And I thought that Nathan Wilson brought a lot to the screen in this particular, especially in this particular movie. I think he brought a lot of emotion that went behind, not your normal person just going through the motions of this. He actually, after a little while, he ended up catching on to what was going on, and I think he just had enough of it, and had enough of being that guy that she always just kind of came back to. And you start to see that in the voicemails that she leaves, and she's like, "I miss you." But by that time, it's like, things were great when they were great, and you know what? I wanted more from you, and you couldn't be there for me like I was for you, that kind of thing. I mean, he did get kind of jealous, but I think that's kind of a normal jealousy reaction. I mean, in a normal relationship, normally if a girl goes away on a vacation or something like that, normally the normal response is to give the guy a call while shit's happening, and let them know that they were okay and stuff like that. You know, and I don't really see why she kept going on to other people. It seemed like Will was like an interesting person. I mean, it seemed like she really got along with him, and things were cool. I mean, why did things have to change with her and not him? I mean, did he have to have any kind of ambition or whatnot? I mean, I remember knowing someone that was a friend of mine's friend who ended up having. She had a relationship with a weatherman, and she was a nurse or becoming a traveling nurse. And he told her they went on a camping trip, and he told her the weather was going to be fine. It was going to be sunny. There were going to be clouds in the sky. It was just going to be blue skies. They got out there, set up tent, and it downpoured that entire weekend. And immediately after that weekend, she broke up with him because how can you be a weatherman and not know the weather? But things of that nature kind of remind me of Liz's character. Um, kind of a rude awakening. She's kind of like one of those girls that kind of goes with the flow, doesn't really want to get attached to anything. I get that. But eventually, you may end up lonely in life later on. I mean, we all have to deal with that loneliness eventually. So, but I really enjoyed this film. The different walks of romance that could or should have been, and hopefully y'all just enjoy the film for what it is. I mean, I enjoyed it. It was definitely a different way for Ansel to go, and I hope he returns to this genre just to see what he can and can't do. So. In any case, thank you for listening. Have a great day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Appreciate your time spent here on this page, and let me know down in the comments if you've seen the film. I believe it was on Tubi for a time. I believe you can still find it on Amazon Prime. But other than that, definitely give it a go. Give it a once over. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, you love or you hate it. So, in any case, thank you and enjoy.
You were good, kid, real good. But as long as I'm around, you'll always be second best, see?